So I've been trying the option. I mean, everything's a little bit neater now that this is like this, but I can't find anything. Like, it's driving me crazy. I can't find anything in this mess. I have to just, yeah. Nope. I need to see things the way I'm used to seeing them. All right. Sure, why not? Actually, no, that's a bad one because I want to dig deeply. Well, actually, maybe it's not so bad. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Guesses. Okay. So the idea behind this is it's nothing more than an excavation run. Maybe elves are a bad choice for it, I don't know, but I haven't spent enough time as elven. I haven't spent enough good or balanced time, so, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, and all that. I missed that one. Oh well. Nope, not yet. I don't think I'll be getting enough faction coins. Something tells me that, that just ain't happening on this run. Well, then again, I don't have any assistance just yet. But how does one get assistance with this? This is not working. No, this isn't working. Maybe I'll just play as fairy or something, and then I'll come back and do good. I mean, neutral as druids or goblins or something. I should probably do some goblin time. Probably. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do my digging first. Maybe I'll just do my digging as something I know works. Let's go ahead and head over into Titans. Now I was informed that I apparently didn't have Spiritual Surge 7 set up while I was testing my elf line on them. So I gotta do that again and see how it results. Or I could just do Drow. Drow Titans are always good. Or I could type Dwarves, since I'm gonna be digging. Oh heck, why not? Sometimes I think about using an artifact that's off, but then this is just too good. I mean, hold on. Only at 219%? That ain't right. I have Faceless Titans. That's the one I ended up going with. But this should probably work too. Should probably work out. More or less. There we go. Those all important. Alright. Now that we've got the Dragonium element, we can use that. We do not get oh, I forgot the anyway, I'm gonna fuss around a bit with this, see if I can't get some excavations done. We're gonna get a little bit higher in the gem counts. I'm still not getting enough money to actually use anything more than the new faction spells. But I'm on the cusp. That'll change soon. Very soon. So, in the morning, I'm gonna have myself a gin trade treaty. I'm trying something that on the surface of it was... Well, I'm running the fairy artifact set while I'm in Faceless. That means no Art of the Crow, which is one of the most major important sources of power, and I was told about it and I just couldn't believe it, but it's working, and so it's gonna give me the gin trade treaty, and then it's presumably going to keep working. I guess this isn't going to be a proper test since I've got this now, because this is kicked in, and this is actually one of the best events, possibly the single best event of the year, in terms of just being good regardless of what your power level is. It's so ridiculously simple, too. It's just kind of building up. But yeah, at least since they modified Ruby power to be good, regardless of your level, to scale. Which, assuming that this also scales, I mean, you know. Well, let's see what happens. That number didn't move. Okay, maybe this event is totally 100% worthless now. Whoops, sorry. This event used to be good. Ruby power's good. Because it's a thing, but yeah, no, okay, never mind. I'm sorry, this event is completely and absolutely worthless for me. My mistake. That actually ticked up. That wasn't just 25 mana. That actually went up a tick. I saw it. But I did 19 here, and I didn't see the number adjust. Was I just blind? I was staring at it. I swear it didn't move. Well, I'm not gonna wait around. We'll see what happens in the morning. Anyway, I'll get rubies, okay? I'll get rubies from this event, a whole bunch of them, and that's worth a ton. A bucket load of rubies is not only added ruby power, but it's also, of course, one of the most valuable skills in the game. Gets even better. So, you know, if nothing else, I will get something good out of this event. But now this is bugging me. I'll just have to see in the morning. Right. 8, 9. No, nothing happened. No, nothing happened this time. No, I don't think it's scaling like the rubies do. I don't believe it is. So... Oh, well, there's also this. Wait. Yeah, this. At least 72 hours of call to love activity time. Oh, I'd like to take a chocolate box and put it in idling to rule the gods and feed it to my pets. Oh, well. Oh, well, anyway. So, I'm kind of disappointed, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Added rubies. It's fine. Alright, then. Okay, what's this now? What's this? Increase your event bonus by a multiplicative 50%? Once unlocked, it is available during any seasonal event. During events only. Your event bonus. You mean all of this here? Like each of these was like this 136%? The number didn't change. No, is that not it? Do you mean that these are 50% better? No, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean by my event bonus? What are you talking about? So, anyway, this got locked into an absurd number of hours because I wasn't paying attention. I need this turned off. I'm going to be sleeping, but when I get up in the morning, I'll, actually, it's just about to end. Anyway, what I need to do is I need to get it on faction coins specifically. Assistants are good, but faction coins are the good one. Specifically on Dragon Pastures. I mean, Blacksmith's good too. Ideally, I get them in both at once, but that'll not happen. Each time Maelstrom targets 3, so 1, 2, 3. About a 1 in 4 chance of targeting the structure I want. And then there's, what, 4 or 5 different effects it can be. So, you know, multiply that out. It's like somewhere between 1 in 16 and 1 in 20-ish. So somewhere in that range. Approximately. So, you know, and with each one lasting for a couple of minutes, you're basically stuck checking this every couple of minutes for like half an hour until you get lucky. Or if you're unlucky, for way longer than that. But once the correct one comes up, you immediately want to smack this thing and have a ridiculously, absurdly long time. And that's how this works. I'll surpass this here, and I'm probably going to try to bolster my lineages. So what I'm probably going to try to do, of course, getting these would make that significantly easier to do. Yeah. I don't know what faction would be best for it yet. Sadly, this event is almost over. What do you mean, 50%? What do you mean? No, seriously, if this isn't the number, what is? What is this? Oh. Do you see how huge a difference that made down there? And by huge, I mean tiny. But it was visible! Compared with what happens when I buy assistance here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was way too optimistic to hope that this would have been as good as this. I was hoping it would have been awesome, but yeah, it's probably been too good. It would have probably been way too good. Well, I don't think it would have been way too good. Oh well, anyway. Our Valentine event is about to run out. So I had a pretty good thing going, and I left it, and it only was like for 55 minutes. And then it ended and recast as 29 hours. It's like, well, shit, this run's over. This run is done then. There's no way to cancel a spell once it started. Oh dear, look at this monster. You know, it won't even tell me how many hours it actually is. Oh, wait a sec. I should... there. Is a lot. Man, brainwave can get pretty friggin' big these days. I managed to, for the first time ever, use my first set of these, And I'm actually not too far from the next set. The problem is non-unique buildings followed by offline time. Then you get something nice. We also managed to pick up another fairy lineage, which is nice, which is definitely nice. I'm wondering what to do now. And I don't really know. I mean, I could reincarnate, but I don't want to. I want to try to up my lineages. It's just, there are so many new options. I don't even know where to approach from right now. That there are just so many options right now for different things. I need a lot of faction coins. Any build that can produce enough faction coins as well as, well, a lot of coins. But, I mean... well, let's consider our chaos options for a minute, since I've got chaos stuff in front of me to consider. So, we've got... based on spells of your current alignment cast in this game. Not particularly great for demons or fairies. Not bad for either of them either. It's just kind of eh. Based on the highest amount of faction coins found, this reincarnation is nice, no matter what faction you are. Based on researches selected. In what way is it based on researches collected? We may never know. It will remain a mystery. Non-unique buildings. Honestly, at the sheer level I'm at, I'm not sure how some of the builds are even going to react to having this many gems. I just honestly don't know. This one certainly goes with the faceless, though, let me tell you. This one here means I should definitely want to come back to the faceless later. The amount of assistance, which I have a pretty good number, I think. Oh, what is this crap? Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. You gotta be at the... You'd have to be on the correct day, and... I'd want it to be odds. Increase assistance based on the highest mana produced in this reincarnation. Carnation. Oh, okay, I'm not close to any trophies. Okay, that's fine. I guess maybe that should be my first goal, is to get to 165. I honestly don't know what the best move is. You know, I'm just really... I'd like... Maybe I should just do Faceless again. I could probably get to here. I mean, the blacksmiths are okay. Sometimes it's... You just saw it fluctuate there. Like, it's a little bit unstable, but whatever. Like, I mean, it's not very good. It's not very good. And this is, I mean, I could turn it off and spend a whole bunch of time offline, but why would I want to? Still, I mean, that could be okay. This one is really good, though. It might not be so hard to get to Wishing Well. Storm is actually pretty good if I'm on the right day, and useless if I'm on the wrong day, and then... And this... coupled with this, those two might actually make it easy to gather these. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to this. I'm just gonna stick to this. Just faceless, fairy line faceless. I'm just gonna keep going with it. If I could just get like one more, come on, one more. Get me to the 77. Oh, what is this? This is like the pricing for something in a store. Only $9.99 and 9/10 of a cent. Only price gasoline like that, 9/10 of a cent. Sadly, my Valentine's Day powers are about to leave me. No. That's faceless. Should I dig again? You know, it might not be the worst idea. I took as many free excavations as I could. I could take another one now, though. You know what? You know what? I think I will. I think I'll take a dig. Why not? And I'll do a couple free soft resets just because. Keep those numbers as high as possible, because there's, there was something based off of, what was it? There's something based off of, its powers based off of how many excavations you've done as well as how many resets. And there's several things that just want your excavation count. Generally dwarven things. But, maybe they're not as amazing as they once were, but still good. There we go. Excellent. 32 minutes. I don't think so. I need this. Okay, there we go. Excellent. I need all of these. All of those, and then... yeah, we're not even close, but that's okay. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to end up leaving it running for a few hours, and then I'm going to try to find, after I'm done with my Kingdom of Loathing live stream, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to try to snipe a based off of faction coins dragon pasture for the night. Okay. Dat ist der Plan. Yeah. Unfortunately, whenever I turn this off, it like loses all its power. Like everything does. Just everything. But when it's running, I mean, these would be 40 minutes a piece, and then who knows, they could just decide to be even longer. There's a lot of instability in this chaos stuff. Who'da thunk, you know? What I really need is enough to do the gin trade treaty. Maybe I'll just leave it on. That's what I think I'll end up doing. It'll be fine. The important thing is we get the trade treaty. That's what we need. Alright. Just got a new trophy and a gin heritage. I'm kind of blown away by its thing. 1,300%. I mean, I assume that's counting faction ruler here. But then again, 1,347% out of a heritage? Madness. Well. Does cost a very high number of faction coins, though. An E42. So I actually could let this run for another 2 hours. And, I basically have no reason not to. I might as well get as many coins as I can. I need to go ahead and hit up the, law and neutral faction, but I've never had my gem count this high before. I'm not even sure what would and wouldn't work at this point. I'm thinking about Titans. But for neutral, I just don't know. I just don't know. Goblins, I mean, I like my goblins, but I just don't see it. I just don't see them being able to compete. Elves are pretty good, but can they get the faction coins that they need? And druids, I don't have a lot of confidence in druids these days. I don't know. I guess a lot of it depends on their lawful and neutral factions. The neutral faction, how good it is probably going to be the major factor. Stuff is shifted away from dragon pastures at the moment. Oh, right now it's 100%. But still, not everything has aligned. Just have to wait for everything to align. There's a lot of different stuff that has random numbers involved. It would have been better if this was red. But not that much better. Just a little bit better. Give me increased production to all buildings. Ugh. Anyway, we've got like 2 hours for it to eventually hit its stride. Then I just rake in my winnings and decide whether I want to do another one of these for an even higher gem count, or if I want to immediately jump on lawful. I think I should just immediately jump on lawful. I think. Titans, undead. Titans or undead? I'm thinking Titans. Oh, wow. Anyway. This has been a real pleasant thing to wake up to. You know, this isn't an advanced heritage. This is just a regular old everyday heritage. Actually, the heritages are, well, some of them are terrible. Others are actually good still. I had largely stopped even thinking about these. But some of them have remained relevant somehow. Somebody needs to repair all the cracks in this thing. You'd think by now we could afford to do some minor repairs. Or tear the whole thing down and build a new one. There might be something wrong with the foundation. Yeah, anyway. So on one hand, I kind of want to wait till tomorrow so I can scoop up a pretty nice odd days bonus. But on the other hand, I really don't want to wait 24 hours for a little tiny bonus. I've got myself some gems. I think I'm good enough. I think I can probably do this. So the only question I should be asking myself is, what faction am I most likely to be able to unlock everything on and get another heritage? Well, we certainly have a plethora of options, don't we? We're gonna get bloodlines for these eventually too, you know. I'm still leaning towards Titans. Let's go ahead and do Drow Titans. I haven't done them in a while. Kind of tempted to spend a while just as goblins and try to build up a whole bunch of castings, but it doesn't really seem necessary. I'm tempted, but it feels like it'll be a waste of time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it. Whatever. We're going to try Titans and see what they get me. Oh, hey, look, I still have this. Let's use that. The big question is going to be faction coins, of course. So being faction coin heavy is good because I need a lot of them. Like an absurdly high number of them if I'm going to make use of my heritage. I haven't spent nearly enough time as Order this reincarnation. We've been chaos for so long. Hold on a sec. Need to turn all this stuff on. But yeah, we have been overwhelmingly in chaos. We need balance, order, good, and evil. Well, good and evil have to wait. We are not getting... Okay, no, we're fine. I wonder if my mana regen is so low it wouldn't... Well, actually, no, the mana regen's fine. No, actually, we're fine. I guess I'm just impatient on the coins. Once I get to enough to buy the Dragon Union, I should see things start to even out for me and see what we're actually going to be at. I've spent a lot of time in the Dragon faction, so I should get a lot of assistance for this. The question is it going to be enough? And of course, the question is also, how long is it going to take? I mean, you know, it's the other question. Yeah. I've done a lot of free resets, by the way. Started to mention that. I have kept up with those. Okay, here we go. Mana regen. Boom. This is disappointing. I mean, when you consider that Order has only had 3 days and Dragon has had 12 days, and yet Order is outstripping Dragon, that's just disappointing. It's just, there's no other way to put it. It's just disappointing. I wonder, I'm not getting nearly enough faction coins. I probably need to tweak the research. Well, I can't be sure until I've let it run overnight. In the morning, I'll know. That's no good. That's not going to help us either. Of course, we'll get the thing that doubles some of them. Can I even... It's the faction coins. Like, that's what it all comes down to, is what factions can get me enough faction coins. And this one... Well, it's not off to an auspicious start, but maybe when the gears have been turning for a while. I mean, you know, we'll get a whole lot more mana regen as time goes on, and that'll be enormous. We can go about 100 times faster. I mean, still, this is a long gap to cross. From 25 to 33 is just... Well, as I said, it's an inauspicious beginning. Okay, I've already got all of these in play. There's actually not an... Mad Masks, that's not gonna... My max mana is being increased by a percentage-based thing. If I had a good capacity, that could help more. Hee, we're up to 12,010%. Yay for rubies. That one's definitely correct. Oh, you can't skip out on that one. Well, I mean, this one and this one, they're both already on faction coin. I mean, what else can I do? Based on the total amount of lineage levels you have, based on the amount of assistance you own, if only I could bring that number up. If I just spent more time in order, perhaps I've gotten a better... I think all of these are right. I don't see really... These aren't the kind of things I can really boost by doing a run to boost them. The only thing I could possibly switch out is for capacity. But again, I'm not sure how much of an impact that could have. This was such a good combo before, but now... I don't know. It's either this or the Undead or Angels. Angels isn't gonna cut it. Undead are dubious, but somebody said that they can work. Somebody mentioned that in a comment somewhere, or Discord or something, I think. I want this to work. 27. Sure would be nice. Well, if I'm using Drow, I don't think there's any possible better setup with this. The research is everything. I think this is just what Titans look like right now. Still, there's a lot of room for growth with the combo strike, and I mean, I'm just really uncertain that it's going to be able to produce enough faction coins to get at what I want. I mean, look at the price tags on these things. There's no way I can get to there. And even if I do the neutral one first, the balance one, instead, I'd unlock another heritage, and what good would that do if I couldn't afford it? So for order this, I'm going to let this run through the night. But I am extremely skeptical that this is workable. If I'd had more time on order. Because my assistance impacts with that research. The number of assistants increases my faction coin find chance. So this is really good synergy there. No, I got nothing else to add. I'm gonna go ahead and let this run through the night. I'm skimming my head right now through. If you're wondering what's actually going through my head, I'm wondering different options and things. Like, what if I did a different bloodline instead of Drow? What if I did a different artifact set? But I don't have really good options there either. I don't know. We'll see what this looks like in the morning, and when it fails, as I expect it to, but I could be mistaken, I've been wrong before, but I'll try something different. I don't even know what bloodline to go with if I take Undead, honestly. Oh dear. Well, obviously it cannot be Drow, at least. I'll figure it out in the morning. So I've been climbing up gems a whole bunch, got myself an excessive amount, and I've been experimenting with different things, a little here, a little there. You guys saw me on Titans. That did not work out. After 8 hours, I was able to conclude that, no, this is not working at all for me. Maybe it's just that it's the Drow bloodline. Maybe it's just that build might not be up to snuff anymore. I wasn't getting enough faction coins. So at the moment I'm trying Undead, and I'm very dubious of this one. But there's a lot of things about the Undead that build up over time. Like they get stronger and stronger, faster and faster. Still, I mean, 42 in E42. That's a lot to ask. I have spec'd myself towards more faction coins, though I feel that smuggling is almost definitely a mistake. I took it anyway, but it's almost definitely a mistake. Anyway, it's a slow build. It's a slow build, and I really won't know how it's performing until later. I went with Dragon. I've spent, well, you know, I spent some time looking over my document, thinking about it. Oh, there's some old notes of mine. That's old now. Old news. I keep wondering about different things I could do. I'm really dubious of Dragon Undead. But who knows? Yeah. Either way, it's going to have a good 10 to 11 hours or something like that before I get back here to look at the results. So we'll just have to see how it all turned out. So many things plugging into each other here. Well, we'll see. Oh, wait. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. I was looking at this, and then I was considering how that impacts this, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Then I just bought a whole pile of these. Anyway. Yeah, We'll see how this looks when I get back tonight. And poof. Alright, what's this other one do? So the last one is pretty freaking amazing. Buildings, assistance, royal exchanges, spells, cast, and clicks count more by 10%? I mean, admittedly, everything including spells counting for more is a big deal, but when I look at this one over here, this doesn't do anything relating to precognition. I'm going to go ahead and we're pretty much done with this run. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Oh man, 5 hours, yeah. All of a sudden, we're raking them well, actually only 320% more. Isn't that big a deal, but yeah, there's no way I can actually buy these. Wait a minute. No, I can totally get this one, but not this one. 5 more orders of magnitude before the gem count matters. Well, it worked. I got what I wanted, alright? And it didn't even take all that long. It just took a day and 8 hours. So, alright. Undead aren't exciting, but they're functional. At least for my purposes. Now, let me see. I've spent 0 time as angels. And 0 time as druids. And that might be part of the reason that things are underwhelming, because we've got this Archon Pride here. And I've got factions that has straight up not used this. But wait, it doesn't say this reincarnation. It just says you least used faction. So, my least used faction of all time? That would be demons? Really? Demons. Oh no, wait, no. That would be makers. Oh yeah, because we have new faction. Okay. Alright, now that is interesting. Yes. Plunk. Okay, now we're ready. So, I keep thinking about it, and I'm really leaning towards elves, but I'm just so uncertain. Like, I really have trouble imagining druids working really well. And as much as I love goblins, I just don't see this as their time to shine, you know? I mean, they get so many task collections. You know, it's funny. You call for the least used alignment, but you don't actually mean that anymore. Because you no longer... Well, actually, no, you do mean it. It's still... Because it's not... There's a difference between factions, alliances, alignments... Alright, anyway. Let me not try to make any more of a fool out of myself than I have to. I'm gonna... I bet I get something special for having them all. I'm gonna go ahead and try elves. But now, the question is, With what? In combination with what? Oh dear. Once again, dragons are an option. We've got dwarven forges. We could go with fairies. We could go with fairies and fairy set. I mean, the question is, will I make enough faction coins? And then you also have to make enough cash. It's actually quite a bit, stretching you in two different directions. I don't know. Can elves pull this off? We've got a good amount of excavations, so there's that. I don't know. I could go and try druids instead. Okay, so fairies will be all about farms, but they'd also give me, see, based on assistance, not so good at that. Angel line, no. Goblin, no. Undead, it's always really good, but dragons are better, I think. Not demons. Titans. Just cost count 100% more for every level for all purposes. That would work well on Druid. The unique buildings 4 and 7. Oh, 4. Still, but it doesn't really. No. It's not enough of a bonus. Let's see. We've got. Oh, right. I should probably. Oops, not you. I'm looking this stuff over once more. Let me see. Increase max mana. Can't do that one. I don't know. I'm leaning towards dragon. I got this icky feeling that this just isn't gonna work, you know? I wish I had confidence in something right now. Maybe I should just go with druids. Maybe they're the most likely. I don't know. This doesn't scale the way Undead does, like build up over time. I mean, it doesn't, well, anyway, let's just see how this looks. I probably don't make enough faction coins with this. I think well, see, I just don't have any assistance here at all, and that's quite a problem. Getting those goblin coins is not going to be easy. Well, Wow. For once, white dragon's breath is actually a big deal. Huh. I could rebuild this. I have to. I have to rebuild this. Do I though? Wait a minute. Do I have to? $6,000. Can I get to E27 without it? 10. Let's call that 20 times speed. We'll see what I'm able to accomplish like this. I'm super tempted to fuss with it. Super tempted to fuss with it. Still, well, this won't be much. Won't be very many assistants, but when it switches to faction coins, that'll be valuable. Alright. Getting those goblins up. That's going to be the tough one. Well. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work out. We'll see. It feels awfully weird that Dragon's Breath is providing all my assistance, though. Feels very strange. Alright, then. So, after 9 hours, a little over 9 hours, I can see that this build is definitely not capable of getting enough Goblin faction coins. At least not in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, in some ways it is slowly building up and working faster, but not enough. Current beard length, 336 meters, which gives you a 0.37% boost. God, these ascension penalties on everything makes you wonder, why does beard length still exist? Why does it exist? Why do these irrelevant tiny numbers still happen? They're just throwing mud on the stage. Oh, anyway, whatever. We need another build. I've been thinking about elves, but I don't really have anything better than dragons. I mean, there might be a better build, maybe. I just can't come up with it. I think I'm going to try druids next, although I'm super tempted to try goblins. The druids are more likely, right? But I just love my goblins, okay? I'm going to give my goblins a try, alright? Maybe they can't do it. Maybe they can't do it, but I want to give them a try. They have earned their chance by now, right? They've served me faithfully for... Holy shit, I've been playing this game for years. They've served me faithfully for years. They've earned this opportunity. Alright, but what do I do with you? It's got to be dragons, right? because that multiplies the goblin banks, and there's no other way. Like, there's no other build you can do. Is there? Is there? Oh wow, 13%. You could try to build around non-unique buildings or fairies? No, Goblin Bank is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe. No, you build around the unique buildings. I mean, maybe fairies, but I'm thinking dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna go with dragons. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go grab this faceless set here, right? Wow, I've cast a lot of evil spells this reincarnation, haven't I? Faceless. Alright, and then... Whoops. Oh no! My keyboard! Ah! Okay, there we go. I can't play without a keyboard, because I need to be able to hit these things. Alright, so the all-important one first. I always find myself asking if I should take this. No, if I don't have this, I'm probably not capable of getting enough faction coins. Now with the elves, I could have run smuggling instead of conversion, but I just don't like taking smuggling if I can avoid it. I only get one pick, you know. The days when we could have up to 6 picks per category. Those were the days. I really liked the phase of the game where we were unlocking researches left and right. Man, I loved that period. That was the best. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, better turn you off. Right, we're back to the combo strikes. Alright, Makers. Makers Treaty. Can I achieve it? You know, actually, that doesn't look too bad. The Drow gave me some assistance. See, now there's non-unique buildings again. Is it possible that you could have a non-unique build? I don't know. I'm dubious. I just don't know. Whoa, what has happened? The Goblin Banks are producing nothing. Oh! Okay, there's been a major shift now. Maybe non-unique buildings are not so crazy after all. Let's see. It's buildings 4 and 7 with the one lineage. Alright, how many? 124 so far. Nice. We gotta get all of these in play, and then I'll see how things look. See, last time I was like, boy, I can't get enough elven coin or goblin coins. This time I'm like, boy, I'll never get enough elven coins. Why can't I play elf dwarves? No, not dark elf sorry, did I say dwarves? I mean goblins. Why can't I play elf-goblins? Not dark elf-goblins, elf-goblins. Oh dear, sooner or later that's totally going to be a thing. Okay. All systems are go. Alright. If I could get these, it would be so easy, you know? Will it ever get much faster? Will it accelerate? Will you accelerate for me? Well, okay then. So, I'm gonna leave off here. This one might work. This one might really work. This one might really work. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see if I can get the last of these heritages. But man, the sheer faction coin cost to even buy the heritages is so insane. But if I push my lineages up a whole bunch, maybe it won't be such a big deal anymore. Because that'll be my next focus. Once I get all of these down, I'm going to be focused on upping my lineages. Which means I just need a build that produces as many faction coins as I can possibly manage. And to just go wild with it. It's probably going to be back to faceless somehow. Somehow I'll find myself in the faceless again. Or maybe Titans. I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. And until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.